Greetings and welcome to another vlog. My name's Axel.
I'm Sean.
And we are back giving you another chance. We are here at Alton Towers Resort. What are you looking forward to getting on today, Sean?
Hopefully the curse of Alton Manor.
Yep, apparently it is open on the app, but we're going to head there in a minute and see if that is true and how long it actually stays open for. Myself, I'm excited to get on the Curse of Alton Manor if it is open, and obviously get on other rides such as the Smiler and Wicker Man. I might actually have a go on Gangster Granny as well because I've not been on that yet. So come with us for a day at Alton Towers Resort.
In the rain again.
Here we go. Curse at Alton Manor. It's time to give you another go. People going in. Looks like to be a walk-on. Let's do this. Evening. Curse at Alton Manor. 0 minutes. It's a walk-on. Finally, hopefully, we are getting on the Curse at Alton Manor after many breakdowns, many mishaps, and so much bad luck with us and this ride. Finally, we get on the Curse at Alton Manor. Review impending.
I swear that was at the start.
To ensure all visitors of Alton Manor can undertake their tour in adequate time. All known occupants of the house perish. That is, aside from the owner's only child, Emily.
Father, please may I go to the party?
No, you may not. Now get to your room, you wretched little creature.
I'm gonna say it now straight away. Hands down, my favourite dark ride, possibly ever, and especially in the UK.
Over Valhalla?
100%.
Really?
100%, because you don't come off it soaking wet. But the effects in there are some of the best effects that I've ever seen. The sets are massive, so well themed, and it genuinely is quite scary in some places as well. even the scenes of darkness build the anticipation in the right way that it should, because of the sound effects that they've got. With Emily saying, "Where are you?" It adds to the story. There is a full story, and scene by scene, it only gets better. Hands down, favourite dark ride in the UK.
I have to say, I prefer the layout of the track in Blackpool. You know,
Okay,
the Ghost
Ghost
Train.
Train, yeah.
Yeah, the track's got a better layout, but the effects are second to none. The projection mapping in there is amazing.
Yep.
The pace you go through it, you're on there for like a good 4 minutes, aren't
Yeah,
you? It feels like it anyway. Like it's good. It's well paced.
Yeah.
There's genuine jump scares in there. Like I
For
was
real.
actually like, you know, we've been on it twice now, so I wasn't as scared the second time. But there's stuff you don't notice the first time you
I was
go on
gonna
it.
say that,
So
yeah.
when I look to my right on the second time, when you're going past the mirrors, look at the mirrors, because you look there and there's a doll there instead of, like, the girl is there.
Yeah.
Like it freaked. I was like, what the actual?
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It freaks me out.
100%.
So there's that. The projection mapping is absolutely, like, it's so well done.
Yeah.
Like it's just brilliant.
And it's not overly used. It's really used
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Where
the
it
right
needs to be
places,
used in the right
you know,
places,
there's
yeah.
a right mix of actual, like, dolls, what are they called? Animatronics. It's the right mix of animatronics,
Projection
and
mapping
projection
and
mapping
sets.
and sets. Yeah,
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
It's-
Favourite scene for me is the scarecrow scene and the spider scene and the very last bit.
Yeah.
What about for you?
The bit with the mirror.
So,
Like, that genuinely freaked me out. I was
Fair
like,
enough.
whoa.
and it is genuinely scary in certain places as well, and it takes a lot to scare me, but it's the anticipation, it's the sets, it's how big it all feels.
If I was 10 going on that, mate, terrified. Absolutely terrified.
Yeah, so we went round on it twice. At the moment, it's still got no queue, so we're probably going to go on it once again and move on to another ride. But
Absolutely.
love it.
Oh my
Cannot
god, it was
stress
so
enough.
good. It was so good.
Join us. It's time for the Smiler. Celebrating its 10th birthday here at Alton Towers. It's the world's first and record-breaking 14 inverted roller coaster, the Smiler. How was your ride?
Love it. Front row. Not really good. Really good. Honestly, it was so fun.
It doesn't matter where you sit on that ride, it's just as good anywhere.
Yeah. The front row's extra good because you just get like the first of everything.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't one of them ones where you sort of get dragged about when you're at the back, so it doesn't really matter when you sit. But
Yeah.
I love being front row of the coaster. And it's just brilliant.
No, we absolutely love the Smiler. It really does feel like you are on a human marble run, just going along the twisted steel track. Absolutely love the Smiler. And again, happy 10th birthday to the world's first and record-breaking 14 inverted looping roller coaster. Next up, the second ride in X Sector, it's Oblivion. Don't look down. Oblivion, great as always, giving you that rush that you need and celebrating its 25th year in operation at Alton Towers Resort. What did you think of it?
Well, it was good. It's really short actually. That's the only downfall with it. Like you're on and off it as soon as you get on, you're off. But it's it's good. I love it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because it was a prototype 25
Yeah.
years ago, you know, it is what it is and you kind of get what you expect from that. But still to this day, Oblivion lives up, generates a queue and, you know, gives you what you want from a ride.
There's a better, more developed version of that at Busch Gardens in Florida.
Sheikra is by
Sheikra.
far superior.
Yeah, you're always going to compare the two. It's never as good because obviously Sheikra is the more fleshed out, like
True.
full version of this.
But Oblivion
This
is the
brilliant.
originator.
Yeah, it wouldn't exist if it weren't for Oblivion. So
Happy 25th birthday to Oblivion. We've spotted a wild dancing Sean. Heading into Mutiny Bay for a bite to eat. I must say though, I do love the theming of this area.
kids' places are always feeling the best. It's a joke.
I mean, look at this. And it actually does smell like gunpowder on that ride. Can you smell that?
I thought people were vaping on it, but it was actually just smoke.
So we're eating at the Eastern Express here in Mutiny Bay. The food had very quick delivery. Sean's got a mixed kebab at £10.50, so it should be the most delicious kebab he's ever had. How is it?
Good. I've got all the bread in the first bite, so I'll give you my review when I finish eating.
That food was absolutely disgusting, to be honest. And at the prices that they charge here, you'd expect a lot more value for money. First of all, I'll say that the hot dog that I got was very plain tasting, flavourless, nothing to rave about whatsoever, quite frankly disgusting. The tomato ketchup that they provided for me to put on it just tasted like pure vinegar. And the chips that we got, Sean also put tomato ketchup on that, so right now I can just taste Coke and vinegar. How was your kebab?
Kebab was alright. I mean, it's, you know, I wouldn't pay a tenner for it outside of the theme park, but it was decent, to be honest. I've had worse. And yeah, it was good.
Well, I'm glad you kind of enjoyed what you ate, because I did not enjoy it whatsoever. The price is disgusting and the food tasted disgusting as well. That said, on to Wicker Man. Let's feed the flames.
Wicker Man.
And here it is, arguably the greatest wooden roller coaster in all of the UK. It's the Wicker Man. Let's feed the flames in 60 minutes time. Wicker Man is absolutely relentless, the way it throws you up, down, around and bends. I absolutely love that ride to death. It really is the best wooden coaster in all of the UK, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's great. So good. So fast. Every time I go on it, forget how fast it is. And
Seriously.
then, like, straight after, even when, like, just as you come out the station, you get off to a nice quick start. Then you go up the lift hill, that's the slowest, and then after that, it's just rapid all the way
It's
through.
non-stop, isn't it?
Yeah,
It
there's
doesn't
so many,
hold back.
so many like bunny hops.
Yeah.
Like good air time in it.
So much airtime, so much banking. It really does make it very, very fast, or feel even faster than it actually is.
Yeah.
It's the greatest wooden coaster in the UK. It's celebrating its 5th birthday here at Alton Towers, and it's always good to get on the Wicker Man. Next up is the Congo River Rapids, a ride that we've not been on for quite a while here at Alton Towers. So let's see how wet we get from the rapid rivers of the Congo. Here it is, the best tree in all of Alton Towers, in the exit queue to the River Rapids. Look at that. The Congo River Rapids, a nice, suspenseful little ride that is quite fast in certain places, but doesn't seem to really go anywhere. In my opinion, it does need a little bit more theming and perhaps quite a bit updated in the ride to make it exciting again.
Just
And
stuff
then
that
now
squirts
understand
water
the,
at you would
yeah,
be good.
exactly. I now understand the reason why I've not been on it in a few years. And until they do make those changes, I probably won't really go on it again, to be honest.
No, I think Alton Towers does need a lot of, like Alton Towers and Thorpe Park both need a little bit of an update, because there's a lot of stuff in it that it's just frankly not as good as it was 10 years ago, you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Or using an e-cigarette in the queue line. Could you please put it away now or leave the queue line?
The world of David Walliams, including Gangster Granny the ride, here at Alton Towers. Over there is the Royal Carousel. To be honest, that is pretty impressive for such a small carousel. We've never been in this area. I know it's been here for quite a few years, but to be honest, it's a nice little area. That's quite themed compared to what we were just saying. This is the children's part, and it's a lot themed than the other sections.
Yeah,
which is what we want in other places. Alright then, so the time has come to enter Gangster Granny, the ride.
Looks like a walk-up.
Does look like a walk-on, although I've never even been on this ride, so I don't know what the queue looks like at all.
So Alton Vanish is gone.
But we carried out the investigation.
So what did you think of that, Axel? Gangster Granny, the David Walliams extraordinaire.
Well, I've never seen anything of Gangster Granny before, and to be honest, I think for what it is, it's a nice little family dark ride. It's, first of all, I'll say it is very well themed, especially for the space that they've got. I was really surprised at how much they fit in to quite a small space, and I like how it's scene by scene, room by room, section by section. It tells a full, comprehensive, good story. Some of the effects that they've got in there is very good, like when the crown jewels do go missing. I'll say that cannon as well, gave me the fright of my life. I didn't expect it to bang the way it did, yeah. Made me jump out my skin.
Well, it was like it was just like very theatrical. Is
Yes,
what I meant.
yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like they stopped you, they showed you videos. Ratatouille. It's probably like
it's
more of
like
a tame
Ratatouille.
version of Ratatouille then.
Yeah.
If not.
Oh, I get it.
Got
And again, a really good use of screens
Yeah.
mixed with projection mapping.
Mixed with
and
sets.
as well.
And
They didn't
animatronics.
overuse the screens too much. Where they did use screens, it was used to good effect.
You know, I was quite appalled actually that they were encouraging theft amongst such young people. But there you go. That's just the society we live in now.
But it was a walk-on, and I'm very glad that it was, because to be honest, I probably would have grown impatient waiting for such a ride. But the queue line is probably the best themed queue line in Alton Towers. Not today, not today.
Stay there, Susan. No, you can't attack. Just wait, quickly.
It's 5 o'clock, the park closes at 6, and we head towards the dark forest. It looks like Rita's open there as well, so let's get on that if we can, as well as 13, which is now advertised at a 5-minute queue. Looks like these will be our last 2 rides, and I don't have a problem with that. Do you?
Nope.
Let's get on what was once known as the Queen of Speed. It's Rita.
Keep your head back. Hold on tight. You must escape. Go, go, go!
Welcome to Rita. When seated, please go down the aisle.
What was once known as the Queen of Speed, but now just known as Rita. That ride, to be honest, has a really surprising launch. I enjoy it. It's very short. It has lots of airtime in there.
Yeah.
It throws you around quite a bit. And yeah, it's good for what it is. I would not like to queue for a long time for that ride though.
No, it's not. A lot of the things in Alton Towers feel like they are testers, prototypes, or originals, rather than the finished product.
Yeah, but I
it is-
suppose it's just about the launch on this ride and the parts of airtime. But because we've got more advanced launches now,
Yeah.
it doesn't really live up to them.
Yeah.
Although it is a great ride here at
It's
Alton
good,
Towers.
like, you know, yeah.
At first when I was going on, I was like, why the hell is Rita in the dark forest? But then when you're going on the ride, it says go, 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 you must escape. So obviously you're escaping from whatever is in the dark forest. So that kind of makes sense.
Okay. Could have
But
seen
yeah.
that in the queue somewhere, like some things are chasing you.
Yeah, again, it
know
just
what I mean?
lacks theming in the queue, and it's not like it's, not themed here or there, it's just not themed.
It's just the station. Why is it you just get to the station and that's where all the theming is? It's just not good enough.
And now it's our final ride of the day, 13. If you go down to the woods today, don't go alone. 13, celebrating its 13th year in operation. And 13 was exactly that, just a 5-minute queue.
Yeah,
Absolutely buzzing with that, cannot complain whatsoever. And to be honest, the drop got me this time. Although I was expecting it, but it really did get me for some reason this time. Absolutely love 13. Celebrating its 13th year in operation, which is its golden birthday. It's built on the top of where Corkscrew used to be. And for me, it lives up to that ride. I've been on Corkscrew back in the day, I've been on 13 now, and I enjoy them both just as much as each other. 13 is the world's first vertical drop down in a roller coaster. Again, another world's first, another prototype here at Alton Towers. How was your ride today on it?
I loved it, yeah, it's always good. It's my favourite number, it's probably my favourite ride in the park. Maybe Wicker Man, but it's brilliant. You know, it always delivers. You know, it's got the drop, it's got a surprising amount of airtime. The first lift hill and the bit of track you go on before you get to the part where the track actually drops is really good.
Again, in 13, it's just another ride where the queue is terrible. There's nothing. I understand that you know, if you go down to the woods today, you know, you better not go alone and you're walking through the woods.
Yeah.
But come on, man, have some stuff in the woods.
Yeah.
Not just a van.
Just a van. And some speakers, and a lot of trees, but nice, you know, woods. But yeah, like I say, the theming could be better, and that will probably help the ride. But I would say it's good. I enjoy 13 every time I go on it. It's one of my favourite rides to go on here, and it's always one I sort of make a beeline for as soon as the queues go down. It's just one of them where it's not worth queuing, you know, 40, 50 minutes for, because you're only on the coaster for like a minute and a half.
Exactly. And with that being said, our final thoughts are impending. Stay tuned for them in a moment. And that's a wrap here at Alton Towers. How was your day today, Sean?
It was good. I enjoyed it. Ran into Aaron, didn't we?
We did. If you've seen him from our other vlogs, he was here with his girlfriend today.
Yeah, met her for the first time, so that was fun.
Hopefully they'll be in a vlog together with us sometime soon.
Yep. And got on all the rides I wanted to. Didn't go on, what's it called, Galactica this year.
We didn't go on Galactica.
No.
And do you know what?
Traumatised.
Yeah, no, I hate that ride now, especially after the last vlog. If you watched it, and if you
2
haven't,
hours in a queue.
Go back and watch that vlog if you haven't watched it. It was absolutely terrible. And speaking
day.
of the last vlog, Curse of Alton Manor was closed then. Obviously it was open today. I think we got 5 rides on it in the end.
Did.
Absolutely buzzing with that. And also really happy to get on Gangster Granny for the first time, albeit not quite as good as Curse of Alton Manor. But obviously it's good to experience everything in the park at least once. But overall, it's been a really, really good day. I've enjoyed it. It's been quite chill today. We've got on everything that we've wanted to get on.
Yeah.
Queues haven't been too frustrating. And it's been an overall really enjoyable day for once. And operations, might I add, have been actually good. And I've been hearing announcements over and over again for vapes.
Communicating.
Communicating with people what's going on with ride, if there's downtime or whatever, and vapes as well, telling people to stop doing it. And it's something that I have mentioned in all of the vlogs this year actually from Merlin Parks, that vaping in queues has been an issue. It's finally now being actioned and they are stopping it.
Thank God.
Yes, so brilliant.
I hope you enjoyed this vlog as much as we enjoyed the day, and don't forget to like and share and subscribe this video, subscribe to our channel, and you know, get involved.
Yep, we do have a few other vlogs from Merlin Parks. We've just been to Thorpe Park, we've been to Chessington, we're back here at Alton Towers, was here at the beginning of the season as well.
Been to Flamingo Land in a previous vlog. That
got
was
all
a
of them up
nightmare.
there, yeah, so if you want to see us getting angry there, check us out as well. But thank you very much for watching. My name's Axel.
I'm Sean.
And we'll see you in another video.